Good afternoon, you guys. How are you doing, everyone? Okay, you guys, today I'm here to share with you what I think is going in my mind right now. Right now. What I want to talk about right now, just right now. Because I feel like there's a need and there's so many things that we need to talk about because there's certain things that going on right now, and most of us we may not be aware, or some of us maybe we are aware but we choose to ignore, or just something that we were never told before, maybe when we grew up, or maybe somebody failed us to tell us these things, or certain things. Okay, today I'm going straight to the point because I don't want to waste anybody's time, and I think I'm gonna leave this video on. I don't have any special guests I'm gonna speak with today, and I'm just gonna share with you guys what I feel like and it's so important. I just discovered there are three main keys or three main things that lead to many relationship failure or marriage failure. What makes so many relationship, or what makes so many marriages to fail today? And you can check out on my YouTube channel. I just uploaded a video about these main three keys that can lead to relationship or marriage failure now, and my channel is just Faussy Lala YouTube channel. Yes, I do have a YouTube channel. And then I thank you for everybody that subscribed, and now my channel, I think I have 6k, yes, subscribers. And if you are new, you can just go to YouTube right now and subscribe. I think you will like my videos, and I promise to improve where I need to improve. But for now, I felt I'm kind of emotional today, and I had so many things today concerning relationship, things concerning so many things right now. And from what I concluded, I just find out there are just these three main keys that will lead to relationship failure or marriage failure. Why people choose to walk away from each other, why people walk away to say goodbye to each other. Don't you want to try out things? Don't you want to keep the relationship going? Don't you want to keep the fire burning? Or what's going on? What is it that's leading to these things that are happening now in our society? So if you permit me, I'm maybe gonna speak a little bit of Shwambo. Shwambo is my native language. Actually, I'm from Namibia, and this is Faussy speaking. Sorry, today I'm super natural. I like today I'm natural, no makeup at all, and this is just me. I just want to keep it real. So as I explained to you before, there are so many things that are going on, and people are killing each other. It's really heart breaking, or I don't know in which way to use, but to me it's very sad when I hear such news, because sometimes I think we failed ourselves, or our parents failed us, or I don't know what's going on. What is really the cause? Is it sometimes we might say, is it the devil, or is it that it's lack of communication, or is it lack of information that we don't have, or is it lack of education that we don't have concerning certain issues? Yeah. So as I stated before, three keys that leads to relationship failure or lead to marriage failures. And number one key, I discovered that many relationships today, they are failing because of untold truth about relationship or about marriages, because of our parents. Untold truth concerning relationship or concerning marriage because of our parents. Most of the time, like I'm an African, definitely, and most of the time our parents really, they don't speak about this relationship things openly to their kids. And so when you get into a relationship, or when you get in marriage, like I heard there's even I think I read something about Nigeria trying to stop this childhood marriage or something like that. So like imagine a kid getting married, so she doesn't know anything about marriage at all. She doesn't know anything concerning relationship. She doesn't know anything. She's a kid and she's getting married. So what do you expect? Like, and parents, they don't teach their kids about what to expect when you get a relationship, what to expect when you get married. Or you're just like, okay, you are too old now, so when you're getting married, they're just so much concerned about what society will say about you being this, about you being that, and they never really trying to find the root why these things are happening in the society today. So because our parents failed us to tell us the truth about what is the fact when you get in a relationship, what do you expect? So it's not milk and honey. So they were supposed to be truthful and tell us the whole story, what to expect and what not to expect, and what kind of disappointment you have to be. You need to prepare the room for disappointment and changes that we have to change for somebody, and compromise. But you were never told these things before, and then you just feel like, okay, I'm getting in these things because at my age maybe I was supposed to be in, but it does not necessarily mean that you have all the information that you needed to be in it. So, and number two, the second thing is okay, MC, I see you are here. Maybe I should invite you because I know you'll be good at this topic. So just if you want to be in the video, you can just invite me, and then I can speak with you because I know you are good at this one. So number two key is lack of communication. Okay, you get a relationship. So many of us, we like to when you are upset with each other, you just put each other on silent treat. Silent treat is when you don't want to communicate really with your partner, and you treating each other like, maybe if you are staying together, be like hi, the person will be like hello, no further conversation, you just end up there like hello, like or if you are far from each other, you send hi, the person will just reply hello. Like really, you both of you are trying to avoid each other, but the truth is you are supposed to be open, communicate, talk about everything. And so many things that are happening today is because people, they choose not to communicate at all. And communication is the key to a successful relationship. France, please, MC, please send me a request. I want you to be in this video because this is really, really important things that we need to communicate. Our society today is dying because people, they were never told these things that I'm talking about, that so many things that will lead to failures in relationship and marriage today is because of these things. Lack of communication. People that don't communicate, they choose to put each other on silent. I'm learning a lot from you. No, I want you to, I want you to talk with me. And okay, and lack of communication, I found out that most of the people, when you're open to somebody and then you communicate, so many things will come, and then you discuss what you likes, what are your likes and what you don't like, and what do you think we can do, the two of us, to improve where we are now, where we want to see our future, where we want to see ourselves in future as a couple. And then you decide both of you. But if you only no communication at all, you don't talk about, maybe all you talk about is just kids. There's some people who just all you talk about is a kid. How is it? Like, or maybe the guy own a business. All talk about is my business. Oh, today the company, this thing. All you talk about is your co-workers. All you talk about when you come from work is just something not gonna build your partner. So you have to create a platform or a strategy or something valid that will create a good environment for their communication. Because if you don't communicate, lack of communication, or to say no communication, no relationship. I can just imagine, I'm talking about this, like, let me give you an example. Okay, if you're a Christian, I'm so sorry. If in other religions, not a problem. I love all people, and I respect other people's religions, and yeah. But how I understand communication is like, if I don't communicate to God, it's like I don't have a relationship with Him. So it's the same as being in a relationship and you are not communicating. uh it's true, maybe I'm in a relationship with you, but you don't communicate with me, so am I in a relationship with you? So it's like communication, it shows that there's a relationship, there's a connection between these two people. That's why they are communicating. Every relationship fail, every relationship have up and downs, every relationship go through a lot, but the main key is you have to communicate to solve the problem. Silent treating each other in a silent manner is not gonna improve, it's not gonna solve any problem. But when you talk about it and you all come to a mutual understanding and you choose to forgive each other, or you come on the conclusion and then you decided this is what you're gonna do about it, or this is how I understand things, and you should be understandable, because everybody, your nature is not someone else's nature. We all have our own individual personalities, and we have different temperaments, and some people talkative, some people are not talkative. So you need to know who are you in a relationship with. And ladies, when I'm talking about communication, I don't mean like you are nagging your man, or I don't mean like yes, ladies, we speak things that are sometimes they are not necessary, instead of communicating and listening to him when he's speaking. I remember one day, I think it was yesterday, like, women, do really shut up and listen to our men when they're speaking to us, or you just go with the flow and you don't listen to what they have to say. So ladies, what's important is that we need to keep quiet and listen to what you have to say when you are communicating. I mean, this is really a big deal. It's like you're having a family meeting, so you have to listen to each other and give each other chances. Listen to what a person have to say, and if you have something to add, ask for permission. I mean, like, really communication. And then there should be also a respect, because if I don't respect you, I cannot listen to what you have to say. You're like, what are you gonna tell me? You, who think you are? Stuff like that. And that one cannot lead us to nowhere. It's like you are not gonna resolve anything. You're just gonna still remain in the same position that you are. But you want to grow. You want to grow in a relationship. You want to grow in communication. So, and one thing about communication is that lack of communication today in many houses or relationships is because of cell phones. Everybody loves cell phone. I love my cell phone too. But the problem is that we don't if you are calling someone to communicate with somebody, let me say we are chatting, I should put more my whole effort, my whole idea, my whole mentality, my whole thoughts on what I'm talking about. Not just, sometimes you'll be texting your okay, if you're in a relationship, you'll be texting, and the person, you can tell this person is not really into this texting. It probably means the person is busy doing something else, and you are there giving your all, but the person is not giving his all, or she's not giving her all, or she's busy doing something else. And you'd be like, you text hi, the person will reply like with a thumb, which shows that the person is not really there with you. Maybe the person is there online with you, but no, the person is not there with you, like such kind of things. When you're communicating, respect each other, learn to listen to each other, and compromise and reach the mutual decision. So key number 3 is secrets. Oh my god, this one is huge now. This one is big. Secrets. Okay, enjo kana dia pone na tanditeka shashi nenge ndi challenge po tanditeka morwa a secret. Secrets, yeah. So many of us, we keep so many secrets from our partners, and that one thing will lead to, of course, it will lead to a disaster one day. So what you need to understand, that the natural law of everything is that one day, whatever is hidden, one day it is gonna be revealed. And there's nothing that is like a secret that one day is not gonna be revealed. So anything that you do in the darkness or whatever, one day is gonna come outside. So it's better that if you are starting maybe a relationship, it's better to expose yourself a little bit. Just, I don't mean you, but you have to be really really careful, and just to be honest, and be a woman of integrity or be a man of integrity, and tell the truth, and then if a person is really the one to be with you in a relationship, the person will stay. Not because you can't say I didn't tell you. Let me say someone is proposing marriage to you, and then that person never told you that he have a kid or she have a kid, and then at the day when you are going to the altar, or when you're going to do introductions, whenever, oh my god, I forgot to tell you, I just have a kid, man, I'm sorry, will you still marry me? Like, such kind of things are the one that I'm like, why would you keep a secret? Something like that. Like, you can't hide a kid forever. There's something that you can't do. Those are things that we have to tell from the beginning. Like, okay, I love this and I hate this, my hobby is this, and I have a kid with, or I have how many kids with how many women, and I have, if I'm a woman, I have how many kids with how many men, or whatever. Just be transparent. Don't be this person who like to hide so concrete and most important information from your partner. Yeah. And keeping secrets means also that if you have especially many what I noticed and what I can conclude about secrets, that the reason why I'm saying so many relationships are failing because of these keys or marriages is because secrets is one of the key. Because some people, they have certain chronic diseases, and some people, they have certain diseases that they didn't tell their partner, and when they found out, they really really get upset, and then it will end the relationship, because you were supposed to be transparent and talk about it with your partner. Don't hide anything. Like, if you do have where there are so many diseases that we have to talk about, and just tell your partner what you suffered before, what you're suffering from now, and just be open. Don't try to hide anything from your partner, and then you can talk about it, and then you can reach them. If a person loves you, the person will gonna stay. And again, secrets, we're talking about, some people are married, and then they have how can I say, they have secret families. You are married, but you still have a secret family. Secret families means you are married to your wife, and then still you have another wife, or maybe you were married before, and then you were married traditionally, and then now you are married to church, and now the wife thought that you are just married to her, but literally it's like you married before, and then she just found out about it. Those are the things that you don't keep from your partner. Those are the things that you're supposed to come clean about. Or financial, oh my god, secret about finance. Woo, I'm telling you, finance. You have your account, you have a secret account, and one day both of you be like, we are broke. And when you say we are broke, it seems like somebody is not really listening, because the person is not broke like the way you think he's broke, because the person is having secrets account somewhere reserved on, you don't know whose name is it. And if you're gonna open an account, this one is for people that are married by then. If you're gonna open an account, just to say, to prevent some financial calamities, or to prevent some issues, it's better to speak up. This one goes to the communication. Talk about it and resolve the issue. Don't try to have some certain asset somewhere there without letting your girlfriend, boyfriend, fiance, whatever, wife, husband know about it, because they think at the end of the day it will not end well. So thank you so much for watching. I hope I built somebody today. We need to start to communicate. We need to start to not to keep secrets from our partners, and about the untold story or untold truth about relationship and marriage by our parents. Those are the things that we can't change. We can't change that number one key anymore, because if you are grown up already, there's nothing like you go to your parents and now tell me now what I was supposed to do when I meet a guy. Tell me now how I'm supposed to be married. If you're already married, those are the things that we can't change now. But the number two key, communication, of course you can change. You can talk about it with your partner. And number three key, secrets, you can now still communicate and resolve the issue. But number one key, that untold truth of relationship and secrets to your parents, because they never told you. Maybe when you are with a guy, you have to be like this. When you're with a girl, you need to be like this. You need to treat the girl like this. You need to behave in this manner when you're with a guy. Or when you are married, you have to behave in a certain manner. You have to dress like this. Maybe your parents haven't told you about those things. We can't change that number one key, but we can change if we start to tell our kids about it now. We can educate our own kids, and they really, I'm sure if we start to tell our kids about these things, they will not have these things that we have today. They are not going to experience the same thing that we're experiencing today, because we gave them information and they have the valid information that they can use for their future. So thank you so much for watching, and have a blessed Friday weekend. So you guys, goodbye. Unless somebody want to go live with me, and then you can add more onto it. We can add more, and then we can communicate. Okay, let me see. Francis saying, MC, I'm learning a lot from you. Thank you so much. I'm just trying. I'm not you guys, I'm not a professional counselor or something. I'm just trying to get some information and share with you, because these things, like today I read Informant, and then I had these two couples who killed each other today. And most of these things are happening because if sometimes I just pray to God that only if we knew these things before, these things couldn't be happening. If only I was taught these things before, I think these things wouldn't be happening now. But we can't live in the past thinking only if we can do something about it. We can totally do something about it, and really try to improve and try to change the society. God placed us in the society to do something about it. If you hear something about certain things and you think you can talk about it, and you can let people know how you feel about certain issues, and maybe what do you think, how to go about resolving the issue. If you know you have some information, or you just want to share your idea, like, this is just my opinion. I'm not certainly saying that relationships today they are failing because of that our parents, they didn't tell us the truth about being in a relationship, or because lack of communication, or because people are keeping secrets from each other. But this is just what I think that definitely lead to I can just imagine if these three keys I talked about, untold truth by your parents. Imagine that one. Your parents never told you anything. And number two, when you get in a relationship, there's no communication. Number four, then you'll be like, somebody's keeping secrets from me. Okay, now imagine, where will the relationship go? Definitely will be big disaster, a failure. Okay, me here from France. Very real, you are a blessing to many, and I learned all the best principle. Thank you so much. I'm just trying to listen. I truly believe to educate is to touch lives forever. That's right. We need to educate each other. If we are not doing it, so who's gonna do it for you? Ngengeshe ava dite kucho wa pumbwa. Oh my God, my shwambo is terrible, man. I'm trying to fix it, but anyway. Ngenge shava dite kucho o unasha kupopya more community nenge you God has placed you in a certain community, placed you in certain areas for a reason, and then you are not doing what you were supposed to do. I think everybody, you have a mission on earth, and I believe everybody, you have certain things, the purpose why you live. So if you are not fulfilling your purpose, then why are you living? So that's why when I before I make any video, before I go live, I have to have some concrete truth or some facts and something, just not to talk something from my head, but I have to make some researches. And like today, really, the story, the reason why I come up with this is because of what I had and what I shared on the group here, whereby two couples, they killed each other. And then I just thought, maybe what could be the reason? What could be the reason people kill each other? They are married and then they have kids. Why would they decide to end their lives just like that? So it should be maybe certain issues that are going on, that as society, also church, community, and society, and everything, and the government, sometimes, I don't know, maybe we just need to do something about it. It's like me now, I'm in a point of like I'm being in society, and other people, maybe they are presenting the government and so forth. So, and our parents also, they need to do something about it. Like, if we are failing our kids as parents, what do we need to do? Government, if you are failing our own people, what do we need to do as a government? How to go about something? I know that in Namibia, especially in Namibia, we have these women and child protections, and then we these child abusing organizations, but I don't know how far are we going, how many souls are we reaching, how many lives do we touch every day with these things, or how to go about, I don't know how to go about resolving these issues that are going. I mean, we can't stop it, but there's something that we have to do. There's something, you can't just sit back and relax when you are in this calamity. You can't just sit back and relax when you are in this disaster. You can't just sit back and just watch these things going on and say nothing about it. If you have a heart, definitely you're gonna share with people about how you feel, and how do you think you can do, or what things you can do to improve the situation. Like, I know I'm just a motivational speaker. I just have to make videos, and I just have to go live and share with people of the idea that I think if we educate ourselves on how to communicate and to go about just a special communication. We need to talk, and people need to talk. The people need to talk, and they need to avoid these things of communication. Please talk, have time for each other, communicate, listen to our kids. And then yesterday, or I mean the day before, I had the 13 years child who committed suicide. These are the things that I'm talking about. Like, was the mother really there listening to the child? Have ever the mother maybe went to visit the school where the child was attending, just to listen to what maybe the child has some abnormality of personality abnormalities, like how was the child performing at school, how is the child with other kids, is he playing when he's at school, or is quiet, does he have any sign of depression, does he look stressed, is the child eating, what's the issue? So this is the things I'm talking about. Like, when things like this are there, really, you can't just sit back and relax and watch and be like, okay, this is it. No, we have to do something about it, and then we have to talk about it, and we have to communicate. And because the reason why on social media, we're just not here to post pictures and how good we look like. That's why now when I came here, you see, this is how I look. I didn't even think about, okay, I didn't put on makeup or something. I just feel like, no, if we are not here on social media to show how beautiful we are. We are here on social media to change lives. We are here on social media to do something about people's lives. You can't just sit back and relax. We are not just here on social media to post good pictures, show different clothes, and how how we look in our clothes. We are not models. Come on, I'm not a model. I'm just a motivational. That's why when things like this are happening, I don't sit back and relax and just watch. I have to do something about it. I have to come and talk to you guys. So if there's anybody online who wanna join me, you're welcome. I've spoken enough, so I don't want to. Sometimes when you're talking too much, you might end up speaking things that are not necessary. So if you are watching me and you want to go live with me and you want to add something or ask any questions, you're welcome. So I'm just gonna give you like 1 minute. Otherwise, I'll end the live. If there's anyone who wanna go live with me and we speak about this thing. Otherwise, you guys, I appreciate you. Oh, and one thing, oh my god, you know, I just saw today that I have 16,000 followers. Wow, that's huge. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for liking. Thank you so much for sharing my videos or my posts. Thank you so much. I know I'm trying my level best to be at the standard of being a motivational speaker, but I'm telling you, I'm also preoccupied. I'm not only here to speak or just being a motivational speaker. I have a lot of things that I'm doing in life. So thank you so much that I have 16,000 followers now. So if anybody want to go with me live, or should I just end the... I hope you guys, I've spoken something that I've really touched you, and then you're gonna share with your friends and your families, because we need these things, you know. Don't just be a hearer alone, like you just hear things alone, like this critical information, like this, and then you just go home and or you are with your friends, you're just not gonna tell them. Do you know? You'll be like, no, tell your friends. No, today I was watching this girl. Her name is Faussy, and Faussy Lala. Yes, yeah, Donna. Yes, I was listening to her, and she was talking about things that will lead to relationship failures or marriage failure. And what did she talk about? She talked about that our parents, they failed to teach us about relationship and so forth. But now, and then she talked about lack of communication, that we need to communicate, and then she talked about that we don't need to keep secrets from each other if we really want our relationship to work, and that we have to teach our kids about these things, that when they are ready to go in a relationship, they know about what is a relationship, how to go about like this, and then like that. You have taught somebody, maybe that person doesn't have data, or that person is not connected to Wi-Fi or something. You have just invested wisdom and knowledge in somebody, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, we want to make difference in people's lives. We are not just here to post neck pictures and get more likes. I'm not here for likes, really. I'm not here for likes. I'm not here to show how smart or how intelligent or how whatever you think. No, I'm just here to touch souls and to communicate and to share information, the valid information with the people, what I think is really needed in our community today. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. I have to go. Bye.